Hi friends, this is Vivek from Gadget Guide Pro, and in today's video I am comparing two smartphones. One of them is Index Cloud Shift, which is available only on Snapdeal at a price tag of Rs 8888, while the other one is Coolpad Note 3, which is available only on Amazon.in at a price tag of Rs 8999. When we look at the price, there is only a price difference of Rs 111, which is negligible. We will see that which phone is better at a price tag of Rs 9000. The Intex Cloud Shift borrows the design from the earlier Intex smartphone, and the only difference is that it has a different textured finish, which when compared with other Intex smartphone. On the specifications front, it features 5-inch HD IPS display and it is protected by Dragontail glass, and there are no scratches when as it is protected by Dragontail glass. While the Coolpad Note 3 features 5.5-inch HD IPS display, it has a resolution of 1280 by 720 pixels. Clearly you can see the difference in the display size with the resolution, as both has a difference. And when above the display there is a 5 megapixel camera with range of sensors, speaker guild on top of the display on Index Cloud Shift, while the navigation button are part of the display, and there is a home button on Index Cloud Shift. While when we look at the Coolpad Note 3, there are range of sensors, speaker guild and 5 megapixel camera for selfie and video calling. There are capacitive buttons that sits below the display. Clearly on the design wise, Coolpad Note 3 looks uh, much better when we look at the Intex Cloud Shift. And on the right hand side there is a volume key on Coolpad Note 3, while there are no physical buttons on Intex Cloud Shift, and there are push buttons on both the smartphones by which you can move the back panel of the device. There is a 13 megapixel camera with LED flash, a mic and a fingerprint sensor with Coolpad branding and a speaker at the back on Coolpad Note 3. While when we look at the Intex Cloud Shift, there is a 8 megapixel camera with LED flash, Intex branding and a speaker at the back. And the back of the Index Cloud Shift has a textured finish which you can feel when you hold the smartphone. While on the left hand side there is a volume rocker key on both the smartphone. Apart from this, there is a power key on the Intex Cloud Shift. At the top there is a 3.5mm audio jack on both the device, and on the bottom there is a micro USB slot for charging the device and a mic on Coolpad Note 3. When you remove the back panel of the Intex Cloud Shift, you will get the access to dual SIM card slot, a micro SD card slot and 2500 mAh battery. And when you remove the back panel of the Coolpad Note 3, you will get access to the dual SIM card slot and the micro SD card slot on Coolpad Note 3. It will take a little bit time to remove the back panel of the Coolpad Note 3, and the battery is removable on Coolpad Note 3, although the capacity is 3000 mAh. And when it comes to Coolpad Note 3, you can easily see that there is a micro SD card and SIM card slot, and there is another SIM card slot. Both the smartphone are dual SIM device and has 4G LTE connectivity. The back panel of both the devices are made up of plastic and offers a premium feel when you look at them. And the Intex Cloud Shift offers premium feel, while the same looks with the Coolpad Note 3. Above all, considering the price tag, you will get much more in Coolpad Note 3. There is a fingerprint sensor, 13 megapixel shooter at the back on Coolpad Note 3 with a larger disk size. When it comes to Intex Cloud Surf, there is a lag, and above all, it packs bigger battery when compared to Intex Cloud Surf. Both the smartphone has 3 GB of RAM, and the Intex Cloud Surf is powered by 1.3 GHz quad-core MediaTek MT6735 64-bit processor, which is paired with Mali T720 GPU, while the Coolpad Note 3 is powered by octa-core 64-bit MediaTek 6753 processor, which is paired with Mali T720 MP2 GPU. Both the smartphone has 3 GB of RAM with 16 GB inbuilt memory. The inbuilt memory on Coolpad Note 3 expanded further up to 64 GB, while in the Intex Cloud Surf the inbuilt memory can be expanded further up to 128 GB. On the storage front, Intex Cloud Surf has a pay attach, while the Coolpad Note 3 looks looser on this front. And both the smartphone runs on Android version 5.1, although the Coolpad Note 3 has runs on CoolUI, while the Intex Cloud Surf has stock Android, and there is no word on the Marshmallow update on both the smartphone. And the Intex Cloud Surf weighs 140 gram, while the Coolpad Note 3 weighs 155 gram. When you hold both the smartphone, you will find that Coolpad Note 3 is weighs much higher when compared to the Intex Cloud Surf, while it is 8.9 mm thin, while it is 9.3 mm thin. And looking at the design factor, the Coolpad Note 3 looks much better when compared to the Intex Cloud Surf. And as I already mentioned it, you can choose you can go for Coolpad Note 3 as it has fingerprint sensor, 20,000 mAh battery, 13 megapixel camera, better build quality when compared to the Intex Cloud Surf. And when you play high-end graphics games, on both the phones, you will not find any problem with with high graphics game. Clearly, you can see the benchmark score on both the devices. On Intex Cloud Surf, it has 26,718, while the Antutu benchmark score on Coolpad Note 3 is of 35,722. While the Quadrant score shows the different story. The Intex Cloud Surf has 13,822, while the Coolpad Note 3 has 19,704. And the Coolpad Note 3 comes with number of features as it has customized UI, while both the smartphone comes preloaded with number of applications. The final verdict is that you will go for Coolpad Note 3 as it has number of features when compared to the Intex Cloud Surf. This is your host Vivek signing off. Thanks for watching this video. Do not forget to share this video with your friends.